2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Very few people can say they tamed the tiger, Rich, except you, of course. But this is going to be a great day's viewing. Great shot. Second shot here on the first. Putting for birdie. Second at TPC Sutherland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up in just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. That was wonderfully done. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, nice little 25-footer here from him. Outside chance, so it'll be good to hole. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
viable now. Why not take another look at that effort?
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
At -2, going along nicely today. The third hole, the TPC Summerlin, is a very strong par 4, measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive on the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Now this lies pretty deep here. Going with the 5-iron here. That one's headed left. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one. Yeah, we'll take that.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. Tee shot is looking good here.
Well, the Tiger Roar is usually involved about 35,000 folks, and any other roar was about 3,500. So that was already a massive difference. You just knew it. There's just an energy in the air. When you heard a roar go up, you immediately could tell whether it was Tiger or it was somebody else. And it all kind of depends on how you were affected by it. And I think that where a lot of players got into trouble was listening what kind of roar it was, and when they let it into their head that it was a Tiger roar, then I need to do something better. I need to change it up real quick. And in fact, that's probably what hurt them more than anything else. But listen, when Tiger did something fantastic, everybody on the golf course knew it was him.
Bogey putt coming up here. TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees in this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Yeah, nicely played. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Oh, you know you want to.
That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. And that will take him to 2 under. And stepping up the standings after that effort. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Not a bad line, this one. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Let's check in with Tiger Woods.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
That was a beauty, right against the hole.
Wow, that really put some pressure on their playing partner. I think this rivalry just got a bit of a boost with that amazing approach.
Rich, obviously, and we've joked about it a fair bit in this game, that you've been one of the rare players to take Tiger Woods down in his prime. But what was it like to play in the Tiger era and just how dominant he was?
It was simply amazing. You knew that each and every week that he showed up to a tournament, you better have your game ready to go, because you assumed that he was going to be firing at all cylinders. Because even when he wasn't, his game was still good enough to beat most everybody in those fields. You wanted him there because you always want to test yourself against the best. However, if you weren't playing very well, you're kind of fearful teeing it up, because you just knew that your best at that moment in time wasn't nearly going to be good enough to beat Tiger no matter what he brought to the table. He made each and every player look at their game in a different way and try and dissect it in order to weed out anything that didn't really need to be worked on, and got them more specific in the areas that they weren't good at. Their deficient areas, whether it's the short game, the driver, the iron play, whatever it is. But Tiger really made you take a long, hard look at your game and figure out where it's at, because you knew that you had to be at your best to beat him.
Looks like this one's bunker bound. Penny, what does that lie look like?
This is perfect. They can make great contact. You couldn't ask for a better sand lie here.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, that's stealing one. A birdie against the run of play. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. And this putt to move into the top 5.
ball. Don't deny him.
Was on a good line. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Going with the 5-iron. This is from Miles.
All right, this to get ahead of Tiger Woods. What a sentence, what a one-up that would be, what a rivalry this is.
That's a good putt to make, that one. He finds himself at a share of 11th. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left at the tee. Then, if safe in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Well, TPC Summerlin is in Las Vegas, Rich, so why not have a gamble here at 9 and go for the green in 2?
If you're not gambling here on the 9th, then shame on you. You should feast on birdies and eagles on this very reachable par 5. Even the shorter hitters can knock it on with no sweat whatsoever. Just a bit outside into the rough.
Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 3 behind our leader. Was that to going down? Nice recovery there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
A birdie putt awaits. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rivals.
Oh, terrific shot. We could have thought you'd hold it. It's time to check on the leaderboard. Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back 9, what are your thoughts so far?
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Currently 5 under overall.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Summerlin. What's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days.
Oh, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
Good chance to move to 6 under par here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
A well hold will take the birdie. And that will move him to 6 under par. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Birdied their last hole.
Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. Wow. Ha! Right at it from out of the bunker. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green.
Setting up from about 100 yards. What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Well played, mate. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Get in the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this putt coming up for his par. Heading to the next hole, this player is currently tied for a share of the lead with Xander Schauffele. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach.
Nicely done. Already a winner this season. Number 2 would be very nice here today. Certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it. TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Chosen the pitching range here. That should find the surface. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Oh, the 5-footer. It's amazing how tall pros all these.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, that had eyes for a lovely shot. And with that, we'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Here. And that's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary? currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, Rich, how good is that?
What an outstanding bunker shot. What a play. Great shot. Nicely done.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Opting for the 6-iron. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That's right on the surface.
Practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Well, this is pure. Deer's making this one busy. It's surging ahead. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the match?
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good eye into this green. Yeah, that one will play. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
Yes, the only thing that the board now is a triple bogey.
Nice shot, Bass.